This is Mr. Comer of Kentucky on the Rules Committee, I think at about 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's listen.
Ranking Member McGovern, today I'm here to talk about a generational opportunity to realize reforms that address the budget deficit. The provisions proposed by the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform in Title IX of this bill are part of President Trump's larger effort to improve the fiscal health of the federal government. Last November, Democrats offered to provide more of the same, but the American people instead elected President Trump to a historic second term on promises to change Washington, D.C. The deficit reductions in Title IX of the reconciliation package codify part of the President's vision for enacting his agenda and achieving significant taxpayer savings. Congressional procedure, precedent, and tradition too often contribute to an ever-expanding federal government. Meanwhile, too little is done to shrink the administrative state and make the federal bureaucracy more efficient. The budget reconciliation process provides a rare opportunity to reverse that trajectory.
All right. So overnight, reporting the salt deal is done, at least with the salties, and some people who were leaning no or said they hadn't been convinced are convinced. But by my whip count, done here from the Upper West Side of Manhattan, if you took everybody at their word of who said they're still leaning no, they don't have the votes yet. But the assumption is, whether it's today or tomorrow or a few days, the votes will be there. Dan, where does reconciliation stand at this hour?
Yeah, it's going to be there. The holdouts are the faux, deficit and debt hawks. There is no deficit and debt reduction in this. I mean, it's amazing that what did Trump call himself? The most fiscally responsible president ever, something like that yesterday. They're going to fold, and I think this thing gets through in the next 48 hours.
I think Dan's right.
Yeah, go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
Sorry. I went to an event, the American Conservative Union, the organization that puts on CPAC. They were handing out their ratings they do for congressmen. So I was at that event, and a lot of the guys were and ladies were passing in, and I was trying to grab as many as I could to find out where things stand. All of them said the same thing, Mark. It's happening. It's happening. It's just a question of how much pain you get before it happens. But one thing that kept two things were consistent. Number one, they all raved on Trump's performance. They said he didn't even use his script. He just went off, and it was classic Trump behind closed doors, number one, and they all loved it. And number two, which I found very interesting, they said, listen, this isn't the last vote. So even those who were holding out recognize that they got to go through this again. And so they're going to toe the line, and they're going to move this forward.
Yeah. And I have to say, though, like the one thing that is remarkable is just how bad the Democratic messaging has been on this. They are all over the place. We've spent the week talking about Joe Biden, most of last week talking about Joe Biden. The fact that it does appear, and facts are hard to get from this bill, that it's going to throw 8 million people off Medicaid. Now, according to Republican estimates, Democrats have said 15. That alone should be a fight Democrats want to have all day, every day. 8 million versus 15 million, because Trump said don't effing touch it, which of course they're going to. So it does make me kind of sigh how bad the Democrats have been seizing an opportunity.
You might not want that fight if the American people learn that those 8 million or even 15 million are people that shouldn't be getting Medicaid at all, if they're not in this country legally, if we've been subsidizing Gavin Newsom's gift to illegal immigrants, if it's fraud, if there are people who are able-bodied and getting benefits that they were never designed to get. Be careful what you wish for if you want that fight.
That sounds like Doge, and Doge went underwater real fast when reality hit.
That was a delicious video experience. I think you'll agree. Now, what you need to do in return for getting to enjoy that is hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a thing.